This week's Playwright Tip, hats. Because when you're an early playwright, you have to wear multiple hats with your production, and you gotta know which hat to wear when. Producer, writer, director sometimes. You gotta keep that organized. Otherwise, you get really confusing and may develop multiple personality disorder. Just saying. Okay, so after driving for over 7 hours, I'm back in New York, here for rehearsal. Let's get this ball rolling, let's get this party started. So I'm back in rehearsal for the Fringe show. I'm back in New York, New Jersey. I really don't have a regular place to film, so that's why the lighting is really weird right now. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to do this, because right now I don't have a room and I'm sleeping on a couch. That's right, I came home to live out of a suitcase and redefine irony. Alright, today I'm heading to the venue for the first time to help with the setup, as all shows at the venue are required to do. I don't know what this venue looks like, and by seeing it I'll figure a lot of things out. Yay. It's been a really busy week, actually. While Jacob and Claudia, the other producers, they're doing a lot of the phone and email stuff and the organizational stuff and the typing up stuff, I'm doing a lot of the footwork with set stuff and production stuff, etc. So it's a lot of fun and really expensive on gas, and considering I don't have a job right now, yeah, it's getting troubling. One of the hardest things is that I am wearing multiple hats with this production. I'm a writer, I'm a producer, and also working on promotions, things like that. So it's really tricky to balance, make a decision what I'm going to be when. I mean, I get into the rehearsal room, I have to make decisions either as a writer, which is about the sanctity of the work, or as a producer, in regards to selling the work. You know, I have to make that choice of which one I'm going to be when. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, I want my piece to come off well, but I also have to recognize the needs of the piece and the needs of the space and satisfy everything in order to get the piece off the ground in the first place. When I put the producer hat on, I have to think, okay, well, we have to think practically, we have to make this work. So it's really tricky trying to decide what I have to make the goal. Either getting the work up or getting the work up as is. Choices. Back in city at 8th Street and 5th Avenue. What? Heading to Fringe Central. Yay. I've been going to Fringe Central to check in to get the production signed in. Fringe Central is actually really cool. You have the postcards of all the shows there. You have descriptions of things going on, a couple of posters, a couple of really detailed stuff about other shows. The sellout board, which I really hope to get on. The sellout board is essentially a board above the box office table that says the shows that have sold out, and if the show says it's sold out, usually that creates a buzz around it and helps sell tickets, which would be really awesome. And selling tickets is really a challenge, so yeah, that's that. Going into rehearsal on Sunday, I had to go back and forth between being a writer and producer. About 2 weeks ago, I sent an entire rewrite of a scene to the actors, and they're still working on getting that up, and we're about a week from opening. So, you know, I as a producer, I want to scold my writer self for doing that to the actors, but these actors are amazing. I hope it all works out in the end. I know they have a lot on their plate and they're memorizing a lot, and we're rehearsing as much as possible. I mean, it's a challenge for everyone involved to sell the show, to perform the show. And for me, because, you know, it's my name on the play, I have a reputation on the line, I guess, I suppose. You know, I got a bad review. What does that say for me as a writer? What does that say for me as a series? But that's a topic for a different day. You know, I can give it a double whammy. If the reviews say it had production problems, you know, it's me as a producer going, crap, I should have done that. If it says it has text problems, it's me as a writer going, crap, I should have done that. Actually, as a writer, you know, I think most writers would agree that when their play goes up, they kind of think about doing rewrites long after it's opened. So I don't want to be one of those writers, but in rehearsal, I'm kind of like, I want to tweak that, I want to fix that. I've actually cut a few lines in rehearsal, and I modified a few lines over the course of rehearsal. And, you know, it's much to the dismay of the actors memorizing, and I'm really sorry about that if you guys are watching. But it's all about making the piece work. I mean, the goal, no matter what hat you're wearing, is to get the piece up and to get the piece working, you know? I don't think there are writers out there who want to see their piece fail. There are producers out there who don't want to see the piece fail unless they're, you know, producing Springtime for Hitler. So there's a lot to do and a lot to say. I made a show promo for The Girl with Her Hands in the Sand. If you want to watch that video, click down below right there. There's my show promo. Yay. It's awesome. Buy tickets. Come see the show. Details for the schedule are down below. You should definitely come see The Girl with Her Hands in the Sand at the New York International Fringe Festival at the studio at the Cherry Lane Theater. It's all kinds of awesome. The actors are amazing. And next week is Tech, and we have to do our teaser performance. You'll see about that next week. And the week after that, we open. A lot of things happening. Meanwhile, I have to find a job. Priorities.